Oscar winning movies are arguably some of the most impactful movies of all time. Every year, the best of Hollywood comes together on the prestigious star-studded evening to the cherish and preceding years, best in the world of cinema. Perhaps out of all of the categories at the best ceremony, the biggest honor is take home an Oscar for the best picture category. Here is the list of 10 best Oscar winning movies of all time. Number 10, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, 1975. Released in 1975, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is the phenomenal psychological comedy drama that has name gleaned from author Ken Kesey's celebrated books of the same name. Bo Goldman and Lawrence Hubin wrote the screenplay of the movie, while Milo Forman directed it. Number 9, Cylinder List. Released in 1993, Cylinder List is a moving and emotionally driven Oscar-winning historical epic drama movies that were based on writer Thomas Keneally Christie's novel titled Cylinder. Arc Steven Zialin served as the screenplay writer for the highly riveting movie, while it was directed by legendary filmmaker Steven Spielberg. Often considered the latter masterpiece, Cylinder List depicts the thought-provoking story of a German industrialist named Oscar Cylinder, who goes on to save more than 1,000 Polish Jewish refugees from the inhuman Holocaust. Since its release, the movie has become a culture phenomenon. Number 8, The Silence of the Lamb, 1991. Released in theater in 1991, Silence of the Lamb is a genre-defining psychological thriller movie that won almost every single category at the 1992 Oscar. Inspired by author Thomas Harris' famous book of the same name, the screenplay of the movie was written by Ted Talley, while Jonathan Demme served as the director. Number 7, Gone with the Wind, 1939. Considered one of the greatest romantic movies of all time, Oscar-winning Gone with the Wind, which was released in 1939, has been gleaned and author Margaret Mitchell's notable novel of the same name. Sidney Howard was screenplay writer for the movie, while it was directed by Victor Fleming. Number 6, Lawrence of Arabia. Released in 1962, Lawrence of Arabia is a classic historical drama Oscar-winning movie that has taken inspiration from the writer T.E. Lawrence's famous novel Seven Pillars of Wisdom. Michael Wilson and Robert Bolt served as the screenplay writers for the cult movie, while David Lean acted as the director. Lawrence of Arabia, which undoubtedly bears a huge culture and historical influence, tells the compelling story of tutelar protagonist and his life journey in the Greater Syria and the Ottoman province of the Hejaz during the First World War. Number 5, The Godfather 2. It is very rare for the second part of a movie to surprise or gain equal success as the original movie. The Godfather 2 is one of them, loosely based on writer Mario Puzo's famous novel The Godfather. The movie was released in 1974, continuing with the God-breaking gangster them. The movie screenplay was written by Puzo along with the Francis Ford Coppola, who also directed it. The second part of The Godfather acts as both the equal and prequel of the original movie in 1972. The Oscar-winning movie continues the epic Corleone family saga in the most arresting way possible and is arguably the best classic mafia movie of all time. Number 4, Forrest Gump. Watching Forrest Gump is often considered a life-alternating experience. Released in 1994. The Oscar-winning movie became a breakthrough in the world of cinema with the inspiring storyline and incredible acting performance by the lead actor Tom Hanks. The movie is inspired by Winston Groom's book by the same name. Eric Roth wrote the movie and screenplay, while it was directed by Robert Zemeckis. Number 3, Parasite. Parasite is considered a masterpiece of modern age. Released in 2019, it was the first South Korean movie to win the Best Picture Oscar based on heart-wrenching story directed by Bong Joon-ho. The outstanding movie screenplay was also written by him, along with Han Jing-won. The movie chronicles the compelling story of an extremely poor family who scams to become employed by the wealthy family. The movie is the highly thought-provoking and a must-see. Number 2, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. A fantasy epic drama movie released in 2003. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King has been gleaned from the J.R.R. Tolkien famous book The Return of the King. It was directed by Peter Jackson and written by him, Farrell Walsh and the Philippa Boyes. The grand Oscar-winning movie, it is the third and final installment in the renowned The Lord of the Rings trilogy and continues with the epic fantasy saga. The movie is known for its grandeur and complex plot lines. Number 1. Moonlight. The arresting coming of the age drama movie Moonlight was released in 2016. It has taken inspiration from Trelly Alvin McNeil's play in Moonlight. Black Boys Look Blue. Barry Jenkins acted as both the screenplay writer and director for the Oscar-winning movie. The highly compelling and moving tale depicts the story of the protagonist Chiron throughout the three stages of the character's life. It is considered one of the most hard-hitting drama movies of all time and is definitely a must-see.